I was a highly motivated teacher and cheerleading coach, and really loved that. It was a passion of mine, and just really felt like it was a calling that the Lord had in my life. And so I really didn't anticipate how much I would struggle when I had kids. I got a huge promotion that I was going to do a presentation for 40 teachers one day. My son was 7 months old at the time, and sitter called and said, hey, Noah's sick, you need to come pick him up. And I thought, well, I've got 40 educators from across our district sitting in a room, and this whole day is my day, and I can't leave. And so I called my husband. My husband at that point is a pediatrician, and he was very supportive of me working, but he just picked up the phone. He said, babe, I can't leave right now. There's a baby that's not doing well, and he had to hang up. And at that point, I just kind of knew that my role as mom was gonna have to take more priority than I was giving it at that point. And so I went ahead and I had to quit my job. I just remember feeling so lost and kind of not necessarily hopeless. I knew that my hope was found in the Lord. I didn't feel hopeless, but I certainly felt unfulfilled and like I lacked purpose in my day. Saying, Lord, how is this bringing you more glory than what I was doing before? How is it that you've called me here out of a place where I saw kids' lives changed every single day to a place where I'm reading a stack of children's books. Like, this is really confusing as to how you're getting glorified in this. And I just remember feeling like, God, I hate to say this, but right now your presence isn't just enough. Like, I need you to actually show me what this looks like. I don't know what this looks like. I felt like I needed him to say, Rachel, these are the things that you need to do in order to fulfill the purpose that I have for you in this time. And it was really frustrating and really scary, because I just was thinking, like, are you ever going to help me? There were days where I just said, Lord, did I miss it? Was I not supposed to have kids? Was I just supposed to be a woman who worked and never had any children? And I would be able to feel fulfilled, and I would be able to feel content and not struggle so much. It was probably, again, around 18 months after my first son was born that I really said, Lord, I just surrender, and I don't want to be discontent. I want to be able to find contentment and joy here, because I know that that's what you have for me. And the Lord really slowly and graciously began to convict me about being discontent in this season of life, and that my job was to be faithful with what He had given me and given my husband and I and our children. And that was enough for me. That was enough to get me through. That was the encouragement that I needed, to know that He was still there, that He saw me, that He saw the times when I was, crying in the shower because I had lost my temper, or the times that I was desperate for sleep with a newborn, that He was always there, and that He loved me despite my failures. He loved me just as I was. He loved me just as much as when I was reaching 150 kids a day. Those are the things I think that had I not stayed home, I never would have taken the time to listen to Him. And now we have 2 beautiful biological boys and an adopted daughter, and it's an incredible gift. And I really kind of feel like it's the Lord's exclamation point to say, yeah, you don't know how to do it perfectly. You're never going to know how to do it perfectly, but you do know how to do it accepting my grace, and therefore you are parenting full of grace and with a purpose of raising children who will follow me forever. That's purpose enough for me, and I can find joy and contentment in that.